So, Robin, I don't know if you're recording or anything. Do I need to wait for you? Okay, cool. So, when we last left off, Lockwood, you fell in battle.
Your mic is doing the thing, I think.
Son of a bitch, I'm going to swap over to my headphones.
Hey.
Hello? Are you
Hello.
doing it?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I'm sorry to disappoint.
It's fine.
Testing.
Hello.
How is it?
Uh,
A bit
can you
quiet.
do it like
Testing, testing.
sounds good?
Okay.
Hey Mel.
Mel, you'll have to mute until Courtney gets here, and then, yeah. So, when we last left off, Lockwick, you fell in battle. Before death. You remembered your companions. Those that you had forgotten due to the false Hydra. As you look down upon the conclusion of the battle, and being allowed to say farewell to those that fought alongside you, you return back to the dark and desolate place where you were greeted by a rock. So, they all lived.
Yeah.
Come, sit. And the rock kind of gestures with like a wing over to what seems to be like an old tree stump, blackened.
I'll just carefully sit down.
Mhm.
Seeing as I don't know how stable the tree trunk is gonna be.
Well, the stump itself is stable. It's not like,
Right, okay.
rotten in the middle or anything like that.
Right.
It's a very unhealthy shade of purple.
Ah.
And I'd like you to just quickly make a perception check for me. $15. Logwig, you look around yourself. And this is what you see. Give me a moment, I can drag you alone. You can see this, right?
Yeah.
You look into the sky. There's a moon. And a second one, smaller, which illuminates the surroundings. Apart from it, there don't seem to be any other real sources of light. In the distance, you see mountains, crags. high into the air before they disappear from view into fog. Around you, a lot of the earth is cracked, jagged, crooked. However, you also do notice there are certain places that are uncharacteristically green, vibrant, struggling to resist this bleak darkness around you. You can see plants, small yet hardy, growing. And apart from that, you also notice there are pieces of land that just seems to be floating, not attached to anything. Similar to the void, you see large chunks levitating in place. However, unlike the void, this time you can see that there is more around you, rather than, well, nothingness. And you see, as the rock shimmers and starts to elongate, and you kind of, shade your eyes a little bit because in all the darkness, the light is somewhat blinding. And when you open your eyes again, in front of you stands an Eladrin. You've read about these, Lockwick. They're fey-touched elves, basically.
Ah,
However, you haven't really read of one that looks quite like this. You notice at first glance that she is beautiful. Probably the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. Golden hair, radiant golden eyes, as well as, well, golden skin. Everything about her is blinding. I don't know about that, Roman. You can ask Martin. I don't really mind.
what?
Since I'm recording it, it would be. It could be fun if anybody wants to watch it at any time in the future, that I could see it too. But it's up to you.
Oh.
Like Ashram said.
I don't have a problem with it.
Once again, as long as you think you can roleplay around when knowing things.
Right now, I just wanna capture this moment. It's your moment, and if you
Okay.
say no, then it's no.
I'm fine with it, but it's more like as long as you think you can just
Again,
roleplay around it.
Keldian is not involved. I'm a spectator right now.
Oh.
I'm just capturing it as I've been capturing the whole campaign, and that's all I'm asking. I'm sorry for interrupting in the
Okay.
middle and stuff like that.
Don't worry about it.
Yep, no problem for me, and I think Martin's fine with it, so I think we're good.
I'll probably fix my camera a bit because right now it's angles be horrible.
You're a Zoom teacher as usual, buddy. No worries.
Oh.
And she looks down at you and gives you a bit of a half smile. Surprised?
What difference?
You didn't really think I was a rock, did you?
No.
Well, I'm sure you have questions.
Plenty.
Well, how about we start with the first thing that comes to mind?
Where are we?
Ah, a good question. We are, well, in an interesting place. This is an echo of the mortal plane. Have you ever heard about them?
Different realms?
Yes. You're also welcome to roll a history check for me.
Okay. I know out of character, I know a tiny bit. I know a few at random, but
Yep.
not much.
16. Lockwick, you've read about different planes of existence that exist alongside the mortal realm. They are called echoes because they take what is there in the mortal realm, a certain aspect of it, and push it to the extreme. Well, you seem somewhat informed. However, I don't think you can guess where we are.
Not really.
Well, let me enlighten you. This is the Feywild. And you take a look around. Doesn't really look like the Feywild you've ever read about. Which, from what you recall, is vibrant, full of life, crazy.
Either the stories are wrong or something happens.
Well, very perceptive. Yes. Strictly speaking, this isn't only the Feywild. We are in a place where two echoes intersect. The Shadowfell and the Feywild. In an unnatural mess. Caused by, well, an event in the mortal plane. Tell me, have you heard of Ildarion the Wise? You're welcome to history for that.
Okay.
You
Look
could
what
see the confused screaming in the Hi.
13.
You got no idea.
Okay.
She just takes a look at your face. Right. Well, you know many things, but it is no shame to not know them. He was a mortal mage, a sorcerer, controlling powerful wild magic. He was my chosen champion of many eras bygone. And when he met his end, well, he died unjustly. And the island upon which he met his end, once a portal to the Feywild, a vibrant land, well, has transformed into this. An amalgamation between the dark and the light. Two polar opposites fighting each other for sovereignty. If you haven't guessed it yet, you are in the plane above which Ildarion's rest lies, across the ocean. My domain. And with that, I'd say we've answered the first question.
What did you want me to do?
Ah. Well, you're a clever pen. Why don't you take a guess?
Presumably somehow fix this?
Very good. Yes. Unlike the boring gods, who do not meddle much with the mortal plane, I am fond of interacting with mortals. I've even been known to take a lover or two. And she kind of just gives you another smile. Can't really tell if she's joking or not. But yes. Initially I had my sights on one of your friends, but he chose poorly. However, I decided to watch the rest of your group. And well, your personality, you interest me. And that would be an answer to your second question.
How do you see me helping in all this?
I do not ask too much of you. And she raises her arms. I am of the Seelie. We are combined, made of the Archfey. My name, well, it wouldn't be any fun if I told you everything. However, I have been known to go under many names. The one I shall give you will be one of my titles. I am the Queen of Light. What I ask of you, Logwick Seal, is that you travel to this island. At some point in your journey, before it is too late, and you restore balance to the mortal plane of the Feywild. Do you accept?
I do.
And she stretches out an arm and just kind of, touches you under the chin. Very good. And the hand is, compared to the rest of the, cold atmosphere, very warm to the touch. So, you wish to leave this place?
Yes.
Well, you'll be happy to know there is a way. You must travel into the depths. And she points along a path, and as you look down it, you can see it is relatively uneven ground, and it seems to become darker, less grass along that direction. You must go to the heart, where Ildarion himself met his end. There will be a way to return your soul to your mortal body. However, you will need guidance from the other side. And you will need to be careful. There are creatures here, stuck in the eternal war between the Seelie and the Unseelie court. Those of the Fae transformed into horrific beasts of the Shadowfell. Touch them, anger them, and they will tear you apart till there is nothing left of you. You will know when you have reached the heart. There will be 6 statues and an empty throne. And you must wait there until you are called. However, be aware that I am not the only one that controls these lands. My influence weakens the further you go. There will be a trial, no doubt. I hope you are prepared.
Let's hope so.
Good.
Quickly have a look what I still have on me.
Yeah, I mean, you give yourself a quick pat down. As far as you can tell, your equipment and everything is still there. It just seems a bit ethereal. You look down at your own hands and they blur very faintly.
Oh.
Remember, be quiet and travel without attracting attention. No matter what you see, do not touch it. You may have to fight at the end of the journey. I hope you make it through this safely. Did you have any other questions?
Any advice on what I should do when I reach the island?
It is not an island. It is a ruined, well, cliffside, I guess. As said, find a place to hide and stay out of sight. And wait for those that come for you. And I hope by the next time we meet, you will know my name. And you see as she starts to scatter away.
And I get up and start walking that direction, like
Mhm.
making sure to stick to the path.
Yeah.
But also be quiet as possible, and making sure not to like
Roll stealth for me.
step on stones or something. It's not the worst.
Okay.
By the way, what's my situation in regards to spell slots and stuff? Because I'm just curious.
You, from what you can tell, are fully rejuvenated.
Okay, what about the -5 max health? Also,
You do not have that.
okay.
And we will quickly swap over to the other two. Ondina. Amethyst. You guys are up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still flying on an eagle.
Yep. Well, I mean,
well,
yeah, that's fine. You guys have basically
managed
managed to haul up Logwig's body.
We managed to
Out
get
of
him up
the
without killing him. That's a surprise.
I mean, he's
Well,
already.
killing him.
I do need both of you on roll 20. Also, Courtney, I need you to send me your character sheet.
Yeah, I was nervous to join. I wasn't. I didn't know if I was allowed to. So
You are allowed to.
Oh, well, I'm gonna join now.
You didn't drop me 800 feet down into the pool.
That would have been a real messy cleanup. I'll tell you that much.
Oh God. It's like, hey, we were gonna try and save Logwig, but he's now splattered at the bottom of the well. I'm so
We
sorry.
might need to find him a new body. He might come back as a sexually tiefling, but. Oh no, it was a dwarf, right?
Well, from what you rolled, yeah, he'd be a hill dwarf. Alright.
We roll when the body is made.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
So, you two are at the bottom of the well. Outside, you definitely hear, a commotion. People are screaming and yelling to each other.
Okay.
What would
So,
you like to
wait,
do?
we're both out of the well now. We have the body. We need
You're
to find
you're in the well.
No,
I'm in the well.
Courtney climbed up, right?
I climbed
And
up.
she
I tied a rope.
Oh yeah,
And then she was
you're the only one.
screaming at people.
Yeah, you're the only one outside. The other two are still in the well.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go over to the crowd and try and like say I need help getting this body out of the fucking well.
You walk over and you see that the crowd that you see are what seem to be the remnants of those still left in Woodborough. Woodborough. Yes? No? Yes.
Maybe,
I think so.
possibly.
I should not be forgetting my own town's name.
By the way, can I at the end of this session get like a list of names and places? Because
This is what I'm so scared about. I've tried looking through my notes. I can't remember anyone's names at Crossroads.
A list of names and places in what way?
Of like the Feywild and like.
No.
the
You
type-
get to because you get to rewatch this recording if you want that. You only get the notes you take.
Okay.
Yeah, what that makes me want to say I should write notes for this one.
So you notice, Amethyst, that most of the villagers are there. So is the silver dragonborn and plate, and they're all basically. You see, most of them are hugging each other, crying, or like talking animatedly to each other. And as you walk over, the first person that sees you is the dragonborn, and his eyes kind of light up, and he walks over to you. You did it.
Hi, yeah. I need some help, please.
Help with what?
One of our friends in the fight, they died. We're trying to get their body back to Crossroads. That's in the bottom of the well, and I've tied a rope, but I don't know if I'm strong enough to pull him up.
Okay, calm down. Your friend died.
Yes.
I'm sorry to hear. In the well.
In the fight when we were trying to free everyone.
Right. Sure. I can help. And he follows. And Nadina, you're kind of sitting at the bottom of the well, just like, well, shit, she's just left me. And as you see Amethyst's head poke over, and you see the dragonborn. Oh, there are two of you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hi.
Right. I do not know your names.
Oh, I'm
Just
Amethyst, and that's Undina. Please, can we just get them out?
Right. Lady Ondina, if you could tie, well, the body to the rope, I can pull it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do as he said.
Roll dexterity for me.
Oh no. I'm so sorry for your buddy.
So sorry.
Yeah, you tie what you think is a good knot, and he starts pulling it up, and then halfway up, the body just kind of the rope just kind of unravels, and the body just plonk falls back down. A little bit of a squish as the body
No,
flops
I
to the
have
ground.
I was thinking it was more gonna go towards. Oh, Jesus.
You're welcome to just make a unarmed strike. Just basically grab it. Roll to hit.
Please grab it. Don't let it fall.
Oh
For the love of God, please.
You barely catch it, and both of you watch Undina kind of disappear under the weight of Logwig's body. And you see the legs flail a little bit before she gets up. I'm alright. Right, I don't think this is going to work. Can you never mind. And please move out of the way. And you do, and you see as he jumps down, lands. Ow. That hurt.
You
Probably
okay?
not. No, but it's okay. Right.
Okay.
Here. You hold onto the rope and hold the corpse with you. I will tie you both together.
What if he rolls a 1?
Oh, that's the wrong dice. Okay. Yeah. And as you hold Logwig, he securely ties up